Hi friends, tell me something. Why does it take us so long to understand what life is? And why does it take us so long to understand what happiness is? Let me share something with you. Just before the lockdown, I used to go for a regular walk in the park in the evening where I met a gentleman who was approaching 70. He became a dear friend of mine, so we used to exchange smile, walk together, chit chat a bit on a daily basis. So one fine evening, out of curiosity, I was in that soul searching mood. I asked him, Ravi, what does it actually feel to be 70? What makes you feel that you have reached 70? So he says, my dear Neha, you need to sit down next to me and I shall share what does it feel to be 70. So he started. He said he has started loving himself now after loving his wife, his family, his children, his siblings and his friends. He has actually started loving himself now. He has come to terms with his own self just when he's approaching 70. He further says, I am not embarrassed by any sort of emotions of mine. If I feel like crying, I cry like a child. And if I feel like laughing, I laugh my heart out. Why should I get embarrassed? He further says that he has started complimenting and appreciating people more because compliments make people happy and appreciation makes people happier. So why not do that? He further says he is not bothered any sort of a spot or unironed trouser because he feels personality is more important than appearances. He further goes on. He says, I've stopped finding out faults in others. He says, why should I? Because for me, peace is more important than perfection. And then he says, you know what? I have even stopped asking for change from a taxi driver because that little change brings a beautiful smile on a taxi driver's face. And he says, I don't even bargain with the vegetable vendor because that fellow toils hard in the heat every day to save some money for his family. And he further goes on. He says, I am not interested in any sort of a rat race because neither am I a rat nor I'm in any sort of a race. I thought there's going to be a break here, but no, he goes on. He says, I stay away from people who do not value me because they don't understand my importance, so I got to value my own self. He says, I am happy doing what I do each day. I make the most of every day. I live every moment as my last day. Because, my dear, I am reaching 70 and you never know tomorrow when you come to the park, you may not see me. So I want to make the best of this moment, which is why I could make you sit down and share what it feels to be 70. So my dear friends, why am I sharing this with you? Because we needn't wait that long to feel what 70 feels or what happiness feels or what life is. We need to start feeling our emotions, be happy today, and then everything is going to be happier around. So you think about it and take good care of yourself.